Hello and welcome to episode 40 of my Let's Play Vanilla Minecraft. I am the Great K-chan. No wait, did I say 40? I meant 41. This is episode 41. Yes, the last one was episode 40. Anyway, as you can see, I'm here in a creative world that is covered with half slabs, and I've built this. Now, basically what my objective here is I want to try to figure out a way to deal with spiders, since they're a pain in the rear. Now, in the past, I've often built the sides of the grinders, I've tried to use glass to make it so that spiders can't climb up the sides, since I've read in a number of places, although not the wiki, and none of them really reputable, that spiders cannot climb up glass, although I know for a fact that is not true. But it might be more effective than regular building materials. So I built this out of glass, and I want to see if oh right, I have currently peaceful. I want to see how well spiders go through this. Well, they're fighting the current, possibly to get me. Did he bite the dust? Well, it does seem to be working fairly well with glass. Let's try a bunch of them. Huh. Only got one there that's in the wall. That's not good. And he's kind of holding up the line here. Let's get a sword. Nice diamond sword. There we go. Alrighty then, let's try this again without one glitching into the wall like that. Glass does, in fact, seem to be doing the trick. I'm kind of surprised by that. Well, there goes two, but they're kind of more or less pushing against each other. Well, they are fighting the water current here. Would making the thing under here, glass, change that? Probably not, but I think it's worth a try, right? Okay, so that is now glass. Let's see how that affects at least that part. Okay, well, it's still clearly able to fight the current with glass there. That had absolutely no effect. Meh, that's fine. Suppose I should build a regular one out of regular materials, just so I can compare them. I'm going to do that off camera. Alright, I've built another one here, right next to it, out of normal blocks. And let's see how well the spiders handle this one. Actually, it seems to be about the same. They don't seem to be climbing these blocks either. So they are fighting the water, but no more than they were in the other one. We got one that's escaped. So just push him in. Yeah, they're not climbing out on their own. which is interesting. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about spiders then? I don't know. Granted, they are creating some traffic jams, but it's only kind of to be expected. What's important is that they don't seem to be climbing the walls. That one's been blocking it for practically forever. But they're jumping, not really climbing the walls, it seems like. Okay. Alright, you know, I'm gonna build a third one that'll be 3 wide instead of just 2 wide, and see how well that works. Alright, I just finished building the 3 wide one. Let's see how the spiders handle this. Are you gonna be able to climb out at the end? Well, there does actually seem to be a bit less of a traffic jam here. I'm just holding down the right mouse button right now. Get in a bunch of these spiders, see how well it handles. Huh. Well, there does seem to be less of a traffic jam. So, is a 3 wide superior to 2 wide then? Probably not. Though I suppose there was less chance of traffic jam. Okay, yeah, there's... I think there's definitely less of a traffic jam than the 3 wide. So... should I go with the 3 wide canal then? That one got out. Nah, I think I should just go with 2 wide. Get more spawning space, and I suppose in the traffic jam department, it's really not much of a difference. But okay. I won't take any special measures then to try to prevent spiders from running around the canal system. Alright, well, I've learned what I wanted. So, let's go back into the game and start building that mob grinder. Alright, ooh. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Alright. I've been lighting up the caves around stadium as I dig downwards to get to the level where I want to start building the mob grinder. And came across this abandoned mine shaft and just had to show you guys this. Not him. Oh shit, he has a flame bow. Can't see through the flames. Need to eat. Need to eat more, apparently. Got him there. Oh. Okay, good. Finally dead. Look at that minecart rail. That is awesome. That is awesome. I've never seen that before. Just light this up a little bit. It's lighting this up. Got some lava there. Where's this light coming from? Like a torch? Nah, it's just phantom lighting. Okay. Awesome. Well, actually, there could be a torch on that side. No. Phantom lighting. Okay. I thought there was a creeper there for a second. Alright, well, I guess I don't need to be recording this. You guys probably don't want to watch me lighting up these caves. So, I'll be back once I have a bit more to show. Alright, I've been working on the mob grinder here. And, well, before we get into that, you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner it's telling me to press E to open up my inventory. That would be because we have just updated to version year 13, week 36A snapshot. Yes, it just came out today. Now, I wasn't really sure if I was going to bother with the snapshots for the 1.7 biome update, since for the most part I really just don't care about that. Although again, I say that about every update, and then they include something that interests me. But I decided to go for it this time, mainly because of the new fishing update and the possibility of a water-breathing potion, which would be kind of cool. And also, they apparently have a new... let's just get that out of the way. They apparently have a new achievement system that is kept track of by the server now, which is pretty cool. And they've added some new statistics. Oh, it cleared all my statistics. That might be per server. Oh well, at least you guys got to look at how far I've driven by minecart before. Okay. Well, maybe we should start working on getting the achievements now. Easiest achievement ever. Alright, and that opens up our options too. What was that? Super secret settings? I'm kind of curious about that. Sweet. The sounds all have their little individual sliders now. But I generally don't mess with that. I usually, to adjust the sound level, I usually use the master, or the Windows mixer. I know that says easy, but that doesn't actually have any effect on this game's current level of difficulty because it's handled by a separate server. So even if I set this to peaceful, I'll still be playing on hard. Controls. Nice. Oh, cool, you can switch out the hotbar stuff. That's actually a good idea. I'll have to remember that for my own little project. Oh, cool, and you can reset ones that you've custom switched. And it's good that it remembered what my drop button is. I like setting it to L because it's on the other side of the keyboard from everything else, so I don't accidentally press it. Pretty cool. Okay. Resource packs. Looks good to me. Multiplayer settings. Cool, cool. So you can't actually turn off cape now. Interesting. Well, I don't have a cape, so that's not really much of an issue. Anyway, back to this here. This is the first filter that the mobs will go through. I went ahead and just dug straight down here. Yep. I had some cobweb that was in the way of this thing, so I went and enchanted it, or used 2 books to enchant some shears with them, breaking 3 and silk touch 1. While I was over at the Blaze Farm, I realized that it was really broken, so I had to fix it. It was kind of annoying. Anyway, getting sidetracked, this is the first filter that the mobs will come through. Basically, mobs will land here and get sorted out. Spiders will go into this way. Tall mobs will go down this way. I'm planning to have a wall of glass here so that way I could watch tall mobs as they move along. And we also got glass here so that we can see what happens to the spiders. Now, you'll probably notice that this isn't flat. It kind of goes down a couple of squares. That's because while I was working on this, it occurred to me that I might get other things spawning in here. It occurred to me that I might get other things spawning in here other than tall mobs and spiders, like slimes, for instance. There's a fairly good chance of that. So, I went into a creative world and tested it out a little bit. And it turns out... Just break that. There we go, perfect. It turns out that, well, maybe this wasn't such a great idea now that we're being pushed over here. I need to finish the thought. It turns out that, if I just have, complete the thought. Wait, did that one melt? Oh, I have a pumpkin here. I completely forgot about that. Anyway, it turns out that mobs that go into there, ones that can swim, will go up and still be sorted anyway. It doesn't actually seem to affect the sorting too much. Slows it down a little bit because I have to bob them down a little bit, but they get sorted just fine. And mobs that can't swim, like slimes, they sink to the bottom and drown. So that's good. Yes. As you can see, when I just hold the jump button, I get sorted out fairly quickly. So spiders will go into this little chamber here, swim up and around, and then their items will fall down. And as you can see down there, we have another water that's pushing everything that hits the bottom off into the corner over there, which gets collected by Hopper and put into this chest here, which I'll hook up to an asynchronous minecart loader. Also at the bottom of this pit here, you probably saw there was 4 hoppers. So slime balls will also get sucked up by this system. Yes. Fairly simple. I'm going to have it so it pushes the tall mobs off in this direction until we get to the distance that the grinder will travel, or the size of the grinder, basically out of the range of the grinder. So I can go up and around, or go around and up the side with the tall mobs in a mob evader thing, since we're going to have to elevate them. Yes. So, how long have I been recording for here? Alright, I put that up there. Alright, which means I need to check out that as well. Where the hell is it? There it is. How much have I got here? Okay. So, why don't we take a break from this and go do some fishing, since that is a new mechanic that piques my interest. Alright, I'm back at home at the pool that I filled completely with water source blocks, like a few days before they came out with the snapshot that allowed water source blocks to form on top of other water source blocks. That was awesome timing. Anyway, let's check out the fishing here. Now, because this is probably going to come out quite a bit of time after the snapshot has been out and everybody's kind of been there and done that, I'm not going to go into I'm not going to launch into too many details about the snapshot or make too big of a deal of it. Just want to catch a few fish here and there. Wait, those bubble effects? Oh, I see. The bubble effects are being caused by the bobber. Huh. Except that we're not actually catching anything here. Must be getting the timing wrong. Try it when it comes back up. No, still nothing. It looks like the sun's about to go down, so the pool light's about to come on. Oh, I finally got a fish. Ah, there goes the pool lights. I'm glad I did it like that. That is kind of a cool effect. Alright, I'm going to sit here and catch a few fish. Alright, I finished fishing up the rest of that rod. I went till it broke. Got 12 raw fish, 11 raw salmon, rotten flesh, 3 puffer fish, and an enchanted bow that has absolutely no enchantments on it. Or at least they're not declared to me. I'm going to have to probably experiment to find out what they are, assuming that it is actually enchanted. Okay, but it's relatively new, so that's good. Anyway, I got this brewing stand set up here. Got 3 awkward potions in here. Let's see what happens if I put the puffer fish in. I'm curious about the new water-breathing potion. Let's see how this turns out. Sweet. Got 3 potions of water-breathing that'll last for 3 minutes. Nice. They look an awful lot like the night vision potions. Or possibly invisibility potions. I'm not sure. I don't use them that often. But that's pretty cool. I don't intend to use them at the moment. So I'll just go ahead and store them away. And, oops. And I'll get back to the regularly scheduled material. Alright, my Silk Touch pick broke, or I guess nearly broke since it's still in existence here. So I came to enchant, to get another Silk Touch pick. I've been sitting here for a few hours to gather up a bunch of blaze down there. Went through the motions, got 30 levels, came up here, enchanted a pick, and it has no enchantments on it. It's enchanted, it has a glowy enchantment effect like that bow, but no enchantments whatsoever. I think I found a bug. Not a good bug. Not a good bug. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any enchanting. Or, I guess I should say, it probably would not be wise for me to do any enchanting as it stands. Yes, not really sure what to do. Well, I'll take that crafting table. Yeah, so, well, sucks. I guess I'll be using Fortune Pick instead of a Silk Touch Pick. I'll just kill all the rest of them. Wow, did none of them drop any Blaze Rod? Do they only drop Blaze Rod if you hit them? Interesting. I would have thought they would... No, that's right. Well, actually, I don't know. I would have thought they would have dropped Blaze Rod if, Yeah, now they're dropping lots of Blaze Rod. So I guess they only drop Blaze Rod if they're killed by a player or have been hit by a player. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'll turn my graphics settings back up and I'll go back in there with a Fortune Pick instead of a Silk Touch Pick. Alright, I have been working on this mob grinder quite a bit off camera. And I had to stop myself from finishing the whole thing off camera and show you guys what I've got so far. Since having everything just magically finished is probably doesn't make for good viewage. Now, you guys probably want to see things in steps and see how I've done to some things, so I've had to stop myself from continuing to work on it, and I'm going to show it to you guys as it is currently. Now, here is the separator thing, what I showed you guys last time. Switch over to the sword so I don't accidentally destroy anything. So that's basically the same, but I have this here. This conveyor belt thing. I've also kind of made this area kind of nice, put lighting in. Now the idea is that tall mobs will come down here and will ride over to here, along this way. Got glass here so we can goggle at them. Go up here. Now I kind of stopped building the mob vader here, but here's the mob trap and a viewing area for it. And I'm going to have glass along here so that way I can see inside the mob area. Anyway, the mob area is made up of these 5x5 platforms, and there's 8 of them going that way and 8 going that way. So we have 8x8 platforms, 8x8 made up of 5x5 platforms. So yes, for 64 5x5 platforms. Yes. And it's a good thing that I accounted for slimes spawning in, because I think we got like 3 or 4 slime chunks in there. The thing just quickly fills up with slimes when I'm working around here. And I'm planning to have like 3 of these areas. Although I might get lazy and just kind of leave it at this one, I don't know. But I accounted for many more for great expansion here of these. Each of these cutaway areas represents where I could potentially build another spawning platform. And, well, there's way too much here. The spawning area is way too big. And there's way too many of them for me to wire it up with redstone for lighting to turn it off. So instead, what I'm going to do is right here, I've cleared out this space here already, and I am going to build a bunch of lava things with pistons cutting it off, and basically when I turn it on, lava will flow down holes. Let's see, yes. Grab a shovel. So lava will flow down a bunch of holes, starting here. This one. Go all the way down through all the platforms. Oops. And eventually stopping at the, here. Yes. So the lava pillars, will turn off all the platforms by lighting up all the spaces. Now I might still get slime spawning with it all turned off. Might have to come up with some separate solution for that. Yeah. But this will stop spawns, well, the spawns of the regular mobs at least. Allow me to control the spawning in here. So yeah, pretty much that. And we've already got things spawning in here. This very large spawning area should pretty much provide me with all the mob drops I could possibly ever want. Oh, look at that, his AI pathfinding has actually found a way to me. Yep. Of course, going to have water flowing through these canals here. Yes. That's pretty much it for the moment. I'm planning to have the mob vader go up a little bit further, up to a sorting system, which I'll build later on, which will sort between the different mobs, get rid of all the creepers, and I guess skeletons as well, since I'll just be farming them for stuff. Or at least to begin with. I'll want the option to sort through them later on, so I'm going to have to sort them all out. Zombies will probably just all be pumped up to the stadium itself for zombie horde fighting. Should all be interesting to see. And I'm planning to make it transparent so I can watch the whole thing happen, which will be kind of entertaining. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, as you can see, we're in 13W36B now instead of A. Supposedly has some bug fixes, although I haven't really tested them out. I haven't enchanted anything to see if that's been fixed yet. Although I really need some Silk Touch picks. I'm completely out of Silk Touch for the moment. Except for the shears here. That's only good for like webs. Or something else. Oh yeah. for a while now, I've been kind of working on yet another project that has absolutely nothing to do with Minecraft. Well, at least, yeah, we'll just stick with that. It has nothing to do with this Minecraft game here. How much do I want to tell? Well, I've tried working on projects like this, similar to it, in the past, but they've kind of all petered out. This one holds quite a bit of promise, and hopefully if I mention it in videos like this, I'll be motivated to keep working on it. I won't quite reveal what it is yet. I'll just call it my secret little project for now. Should be interesting. Hopefully you guys will like it if I ever, decide to reveal it to the public. I guess I won't talk too much more about it. Let's see, how long have I been recording for? But now is probably a good time to actually end this episode. So, once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.